help your mind run wild today. Not the boat, because its top speed is just 6 kilometers per hour. But you, or better yet, your imagination. Because that's what this 11th edition of the Amsterdam Light Festival is all about. Imagine Beyond is the title. So let go of reality. And then this, Rays of Light. It looks a bit like a watchtower with searchlights on it, seeking me. They're watching out for us from that old Montalban tower. Used to be part of the city wall of the fortifications. That tower has always stood there to keep a watch on others. Tamar Frank devised the beams of light that now shine from the tower, even though they aren't real beams of light. Not searchlights that can be turned in all directions, which should reassure me. It's hundreds of thin fishing lines, made of fluorescent material. They run from the tower to the other side of the water, and they're illuminated by UV spotlights, so that they are constantly fluorescing, or whatever you call it. We made a turn over the Ulster Docks and are now following a southwesterly course towards... That's how pilots always talk. When I hear a voice like that, I immediately think I'm going to fly. And when I look to the left, I get the same feeling. It looks like a long row of wings rising up in the wind. And we are moving with them, as if the bow of our boat is about to lift up and slowly climb up into the sky. The wings are also intended to remind you of birds, or more specifically, magpies. Just look at the colors. The magpie is often seen as a thief, but much further east, for instance in Taiwan, they see this bird as a bringer of good luck. And this artwork, called Flying with the Light, does indeed come from Taiwan. It was made by architecture students under the leadership of their professor,
Vergeven van de vuurvliegjes. Het zijn er zoveel dat de brug een grot is geworden. Ze zitten op de stenen, op het water. Ze zijn er opeens in de winter. In hartje Amsterdam, dat kan niet. Dat is een wonder. Een mysterie. Ze zijn niet echt, dat weet ik ook wel. Maar jij bent hier wel echt. En vandaag kwam je niet voor vuurvliegjes. Je wist niet eens dat ze er waren. Dit is geen vuurvliegjes-expeditie. Geen bucketlist-exercitie. Dit is gewoon een moment.
This isn't a firefly safari, not a bucket list excursion. This is simply a moment, an enchantment, a fairy tale. Just for an instant. Once we've passed under the bridge, the moment disappears. It'll be behind us already. But right now, in this moment, it exists. The Fireflies of Studio Tour. Of white light, Peter draws new lines through those that already exist. The lines of the bridge, but also of the Amstel locks that lie beyond. It makes the bridge much bigger. Perhaps it even seems as if he completes the bridge. That's the feeling it gives me, anyway, when all those diagonal lines come together. It's funny, because actually, You draw on a flat surface, on paper. Landscape of ice lollies. That's what I see here to the right, on the quayside and in the water. Ice lollies in the strangest flavours. This is not, of course, exactly what OBA, the Office for Beyond Boundaries Architecture, intended. They call the work light wave, because it's a wave of light, not created by ice lollies, but by dozens of translucent reflective paddles made of vinyl. I prefer ice lollies, and their coloured shadows are really fun, especially when you see them in the daytime. Yellow, red, orange and other ice lolly colours drip onto the ground. Anymore yourself. A pre-printed life, or a life like a marble track. The route looks spectacular, but in fact, the bridge gets its name because someone once claimed that hippos walked across it.
Oh ja.